The hook we're using in this instance is a size 6 SSSP armour point, and we're going to attach that knotless knot style, as we have for all of the rigs, to 25 pound rigidity. You'll notice there's a short piece pointing up the hook, and we're going to keep that about 3 centimeters long so that we can create a D after we've formed the knotless knot. We're going to whip up the shank exactly as we have previously, and when the whipping is complete, we're going to thread the end of the hook link back through so it exits the front of the hook eye. And once that's done, ease the knot down and pull it up nice and tight. Now the tag end, we're going to place a Teflon rig ring over the end of the tag and then thread it through so it also exits through the front of the hook eye. Next we trim it down so there's about 2 or 3 mil left, and then carefully, using a lighter, we're going to create a blob to secure everything in place. Now I like to protect the hook link and the whipping with my finger and thumb during this to make sure they cannot be singed. You need to take care and be careful doing this. Once that's melted down, extend the D out and shape it perfectly. I like to use the end of a tension bar to get the right shape. The other end of the rigidity is tied off using a blood knot to the flexi ring swivel. You can use as little as 2 turns on this material, it simply won't slip. It can be blobbed for extra security. As you can see here, trimming it down, leaving a 2 or 3 mil tag end, and then using the lighter it's blobbed off. Again, protect the areas you don't want to get burnt using your finger and thumb. You'll soon know if the flame gets too close. Place a gentle curve into the hook link, which creates a very good hooking angle, and that's the hook section perfectly finished. Now this is then mounted onto leg core, and to create this bit we're going to slide a quick change sleeve onto the leg core leader. Here we're using a ready tied spliced leg core leader which terminates in a quick change swivel which we've used to attach the lead. The sleeve then slides down over the eye of the lead to make everything nice and tidy. The other end of the leg core we're going to slide on the rig itself, which is flanked on either side by a camo flexi bead, and this assembly is then also slid down the leg core towards the lead. Lastly, a piece of camo silicone tubing, 0.75mm, about 20mm long, is slid onto the leg core using the lip close needle again, and is then slid all the way down to our required position. Now the beads, the swivel ring and the rig are trapped onto the silicone using the tension between the eye of the bead and the silicone, and that whole assembly can then be slid up and down the leg core to our required position. If we're fishing in deep silt, then it can be set further up away from the lead. In clear water it's sometimes best to fish it away from the lead, but for most fishing a distance of about 18 inches up from the lead is about right. Now the finished rig in situ looks something like this. You can see a really nice curve to the rigidity which creates fantastic hooking potential. The rig can rotate through 360 degrees and it holds the hook bait up nice and proud and straight. A very, very effective rig which is great for long distance fishing, and as we said before is completely anti-tangle.